Alright, hello guys, this is Dinky from Dinky Arts, creator of Dinky Tunes, and this is S1E8 WIP stream number 2. And hello, Sufficer Productions, hello Leo, and hello to Matilda! Yeah, I just can't get enough of Matilda. She's so beautiful. I'm glad I depicted her. And as you could tell, after doing a lot of work on S1E8, um, S1E8 is about 89-ish% done, or actually, yeah, 90% done actually. Dinky! Leopold was gonna shout that. Aw. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I had the audacity to do it though. Danny, you jerk! Just kidding, lol. I almost got offended by it. Well, anyway, it's okay, Crystal. I got it. Are you gonna shout Matilda? Matilda! 0W0. Anyway, um, I got 25% of the background set up for the last part, even though I already did like parts in random order. The one I'm going to be working on now is part 3, because at this point, from this point onwards, I'm going to be animating parts that I'm actually comfortable enough to animate. Matilda! And hello, horse guy. Anyway, let's go ahead and start the process here. Okay, so as you can see, this is going to be where Pebble is talking to his daddy rat and mommy Roo on the phone that Ernest gave him.
Thanks, Daddy Wet.
And that's where Pebble hangs up. We're going to be seeing Roy and Kelly in a clear view. So let me just not have the audacity to distinguish the layers. And yeah, I can understand that you were pretty worn out from attending SGH's WIP stream, Leo, because I had a very hard time working on certain scenes in A Fresh Start. And I'm tempted to like hand over the complex scenes over to Brayden. Specifically the one where the SD honchos grab their beverages out of the refrigerator. And I'm probably going to have to do that from now on, if Brayden's up for animating, or actually in this case, co-animating the SDH Pussy episodes. Anyway, this is going to be where Roy and Kelly are going to be last seen in the parts right here. P3. P means part.
I was just about to say you're welcome. But oh well.
Yeah, apparently Pebble didn't give um, Daddy a chance to say you're welcome. But it's no big deal because Digitoons has a very, very weird logic. Like, sometimes they do things that can cause confusion, and one of the characters are okay with it. Like, they're not too worked up about it, so yeah.
Kind of unexpected, but at least I had a chance to talk to him too.
And yeah, after setting up all the parts, that's where I do all the post production. I add in some background music and sound effects. And when the full episode releases, you will be hearing sound effects that Leo um, sent to me for use. Because Leo has this like um, mecha anime effect on him where every time he moves, a mecha anime sound effect takes place. So, there we have it. Barrymore's album releases tomorrow. Yep. Barrymore the Beloved. Yeah, be sure to be on the lookout for that tomorrow on Barrymore's YouTube channel called Barrymore DT, and that signifies that Barrymore, you know, that signifies Barrymore in the Decatoons universe. Character animation as soon as possible. I'll try to get the animation done by, I think, May 21st. Yeah, I propose that Substitute Parents would be released effective May 21st, or sooner or later. Like Polyphagia released on February 21st, Best Night Ever released on March 21st, and there hasn't been a Dinkatoons episode in April because I was focusing entirely on Jungle Rock, which was like the most important project to work on, and I'm finally glad I got through it last month after 9 months of hard work.
It's no fun to keep things a secret, you know.
Yeah, especially things that are exciting to you. Wait, let me go back and see what I need to do.
It's no fun to keep things a secret, you know.
Hey, Pebble.
And that's where we hear Matilda! Again, I am so glad I depicted Matilda back in late 2023. Yeah, Matilda was depicted back in December 28, 2023. But only as a concept. Like, there was no colored version of her until like August 2024. And Snowbell was depicted that time too. And I'm not sure if you realize this, but I think Snowbell was originally going to be like a Hunger Cats crew character, and she eventually became a Decatoons character back in October 2024 when Decatoons began production. And Dinky Tunes began production with the animation test, and that all didn't stop until we had the first episode, The Encounter.
Who are you talking to?
I was talking to the audience. Will Pebble be bouncing on Kelly when his parents come home at the end? Unfortunately, no. But in a dream sequence, is it just me, or do there seem to be some audio issues here on my phone? I have no idea, Leo. Ursula's voice from Dinosaur King was voiced by late actress. I was a huge fan of her. I see. You mean to tell me that you might animate the scene where me and Crystal first appear on the stream? Do you mean the episode, or do you just mean the stream? It looks like those audio issues are fixed up now. Good. I feel like animating Leo and Crystal off stream because I want to try and keep things like little top secret because I don't want to like spoil anything. Can't wait to see this episode. Same. Although I was kind of dreading how the final result would play out after what happened last month. But at least I tried to keep the scenes less problematic. I'm so excited to watch episode 8. Good on ya.
Who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to? Okay, let's import one of the backgrounds. Alright, fair enough. Yeah. It's just for my mental health. Or something like that. I don't know. Actually, let's go to something here. Let me just go and find something that I can import. Scuba bait. No, that's S1E8. We're trying to work on S1E8. Substitute parents. Animation. And this is gotta be the part of where I left off. Yeah, sometimes if you animate parts that are like 3 to 4 minutes long, you might expect some glitches throughout the scenes. Like I tried, actually, like I exported this one and it had Dinky's right eyebrow be in the wrong position. So, okay, this is the right one. Yep, there's Dinky and my love interest, Carrie! Yeah, considering that I really love Linus's Carrie's gotta be one of my favorites. Besides Matilda. Even Roy's one of my favorites too, and so is Marky. Or should I say Marky Boo. The big curly trash panda. Carrie, it's a senorita. Senorita! Yep. Let me try combining the backgrounds. Yeah, this is where Matilda walks up to my room, or Dinky's room in this case. Yeah, certain people share the same room, like Muddleford, Matilda. Let's see. And I guess I could say sometimes Leo and Crystal because, um, like they're the ones babysitting Pebble when the daddy and mommy were out. So this has yet to count. Let me see if I can try to adjust things further. Let's go ahead and actually do this instead. Let me just do something really quick here. God dang it, why is it not? Forget. So, who's excited for Barrymore the Beloved? Now that all the previews were out. And that the fan album releases tomorrow. And there's something important I have to say about Barrymore the Beloved. Considering that this is like a fan album, yeah, it's a fan album. There are no exact plans for it to be released on digital stores because it's for our own safety, and yeah, AI covers shouldn't be released on digital stores. They may sound like bangers, but they still have to be labeled personal projects and YouTube only stuff. Like AI covers only have one best place to be, and that's YouTube. You know how me and Leo all reviewed that scene where me and him babysit Pebble, right? I wonder if that scene where me and him first appear can also be reviewed. That too! Like, once I get to that scene, I'll be able to review with you. What do you think of my Disney animation that I made for Marky? It was pretty good.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, hey, Matilda. I was talking
Matilda!
to Daddy Rat and Mommy Roo. I told them that I had my first 2 babysitters.
Wow. Guess that Grampy didn't give you that telephone for nothing.
Yeah, Pebble used it to talk to Daddy Rat and Mommy Roo, Roy and Kelly.
What a lucky bird you are.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Okay. Now, this is going to be where Matilda walks to the living room. This is the living room. This is the living room right here. And even though SGH deserves to have more work, I'm just motivated by Dinky Tunes. I'm just motivated to do Dinky Tunes material. It's just the complications that I've been having with SGH, and I'm not going to go into too much detail about it though, just for the sake of SGH and their reputation. I mean, the reputation is currently in good shape. It's just the past stuff that I've been traumatized by, and I'm not going to go into too much detail about that either. So tomorrow's Friday, and I guess the release of Barrymore to Beloved tomorrow was a good time after all. And also, the purpose of Barrymore to Beloved is to like extend the spirit of Barrymore and her welfare. And yeah. Yeah, my take of Barrymore, aka Barrymore in the Dinky Tunes universe. She is she's a singer and songwriter. Yeah, she is a singer songwriter in the Dinky Tunes universe. Okay, and this is where Matilda walks to the living room. She's going to be walking to the left before she stops in front of the couch or behind the couch.
I unexpectedly thought he was talking to a stranger.
Which he wasn't.
That's the last thing you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Another babysitter's coming over, by the way.
And let's go back to the scene where Pebble is swinging in a ceiling. I just noticed it's 5:15:25. Yeah, same. It's a very, what a very interesting day, right, horse guy? Oh wait, I should play this.
Yay!
Yahoo! Yahoo! Yahoo!
Okay, enough of that. Let's just import thingy. Yeah, the Yahoo part is where Dinky expresses all the excitement. And this is where Dinky is permitted to do things that he's been wanting to do. And yeah, I always pause every time I say something that starts with a D. Something that Dinky wants to do. Let me just flip it horizontally. And there's Dinky. Yeah, Dinky. Yahoo! You're very much welcome, Pebble. Ima hitori hitori no mune no naka. Me o samase, the time to go. Tsuyoku aru tame ni. Mata mamoru koto to tatakao koto. Dilemma wa owaranai hashiri suzukute mo. The ends just ifs the means. Wait, does that mean? What do you think it means? Huh? Anyway, I might keep this stream going for about an hour or two. Well, just an hour because, you know. Oh, yesterday, I had the craziest stuff happen. In the morning when I went out to walk and drink coffee, a homeless man with a chain mace walked by muttering about, "Have you ever killed anyone?" Jesus Christ! Actually, let me switch to the Dinky Streams interface. There we go. It has 4 people watching. You should be able to see the live chat when somebody sends a message in the live chat. He came back around later saying something about strangling. Didn't feel good. That night, someone robbed the gas station I went to. I got out of there before anything happened, but still scary. God damn, bro. I think Leo means justifies. I see. Yeah, the Greek alphabet.
Another babysitter? Who could that be?
Leo and Crystal. I almost said Leo and Shishino.
Who could that be?
Did y'all like the way Pebble said, "Who could that be?" It was pretty cute. The tone of voice in Pebble is so adorable. No wonder why his daddy and mommy Roo love him so much. And his babysitters do. Or should we say substitute parents? Which, spoiler alert, is coined by Snowbell in the Dinkatoons logic. Let me just go find the background where... Okay, that's one thing, but I kind of want to have the door be open, so let me go search for that. Let's see. Yeah, this is where Rory and Kelly are back home. This is part 5. Can you select the door? Nope, it's locked. Nope, you gotta shift click. Let's go ahead and separate this. The arrangement of layers may be subject to change. You are cutting in now, Dinky. We can't hear you. Are you having audio issues, Horse Guy? Like, the ends justify the means. 555 Vetter, standing by, Henshin, inserts phone into belt. Complete! Okay, and this is where Leo and Crystal are gonna be entering the home.
Oh, hi! First time I've seen you two in a while. Come on in.
Okay, almost done with the backgrounds. Let me try adjusting the microphone position because Horse Guy claimed that I'm cutting in and out. $4,000 frames. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to watch the entire finished product myself because there's probably gonna be some animation glitches in the export. It's still cutting out. What do you mean? Are you having audio issues? Wait a second. I'm pretty sure I set the microphone quality with the best results. Hang on. With the best results. This is where Leo and Crystal are gonna be entering the home. Cutting in and out. And his babysitters do. Try adjusting the volume. Like, I'm pretty sure the low sound quality, or actually low volume, might be the cause of cutting out. Open the stream up on your phone to see. I'm on a PC right now, so I'm currently watching a few minutes from the stream. No, a few minutes of the stream to see if I can hear myself. Could be me. Yeah, I think you must be. I think you must be having audio issues, Horse Guy. Maybe you should try switching devices or something. I don't know. There we go. All right. Let's get back to where we are. And actually, I think it'll be awesome if Leo's presence would take place here with a background like this. Like it would pan from Leo's BB all the way to Leo's face. And Crystal's face would be shown in the full view, where Matilda opens the door and greets them with a hello. It's normal now, lol. To be fair, we are gonna be entering that home. Yes, you two are. Thank you, Miss Reds. Oh boy, just can't wait to babysit someone special this fine afternoon. You think this is a good time to look after someone sweet? Precisely. And I quote that from Charlie and Shirley. And yeah, they will appear in S1E8 of Dinky Toons.
Oh, hi! First time I'm seeing you two in a while. Come on in.
Let's go back to the living room scene. And let's readjust the living room scene. No, background. So Leo and Crystal can have more room to breathe. Or have more space to appear. You get the idea? How long have we been streaming this for? 37 minutes? Okay. If my memory serves me right, I think Leo's belly might rumble before the camera moves up to that beautiful face of his. Okay, I'm pretty sure I could do that. I'm pretty sure I could visualize that in the final result. It could signify how gassy I could be sometimes. Lol. Yeah, you mentioned something about you being gassy a lot, Leo. No wonder why Claire came up with that name of yours called Leo Burps a Lot. And if you're not in the know, burps a lot is meant to be spelled like this. Without the hyphens. Don't forget Dinky eats a lot. Yeah, because Dinky gets very, very hungry. And he's always craving for some cake.
Thank you, Miss Reds.
Can't wait to babysit someone special this fine afternoon. Voice up.
Alright, back to Pebble. He's gonna be in front of his yeah, the characters call it cage because, you know, well, there's something inside a cage that Tweety swings in that I don't even know what it is, but I just had to rig it anyway.
Voice up into parents.
Yep, that's the name of the title. It's starting to become obvious for you.
Hey there, little guy.
In a normal tone, I should say, because Pebble doesn't want to get too graphic. Because Pebble hates graphic stuff. Stuff that's way too inappropriate for him to handle, because, I mean, Pebble may seem ageless and timeless. You know how he is. He just likes to cuddle biggins, I guess. Because I think that's what Pebble was created to do. Yeah, that's what Pebble was created to do. Snuggle and cuddle the biggins he loves. His main biggins are his parents, his adopted parents, Roy and Kelly. Now, let's get back to where we were. I'm gonna just remove the bed so it makes it easier to give Leo and Crystal more room to breathe in the canvas or the motion picture. This is where the door is opened, so I'm just going to do some further adjusting. Even if I couldn't hear Stinky Tunes, I could still smell it. Horse guy. isn't a cradle just a baby cage that swings already? I mean, you're not wrong there, I guess. Was that my voice I just heard? In mine? Yeah! Yeah. That's where you and Crystal appear last, Leo?
Hey there, little guy. You seem a little lonely.
But we're so glad to be seeing you.
Yeah, you just heard a bit of a pebble. Let me just do some adjusting again. Yeah, I'm laughing because Digitoon's S1E8 is gonna have some very funny scenes. So it won't look as much as graphic and disturbing.
Big lion! Pink Luffy!
This is where Pebble zooms into the camera to hug Leo and Crystal. And this is before Leo and Crystal introduce themselves. Actually, Leo tells Pebble that his name is Leo and the one he's got with them is Crystal. Watch and see. Watch and learn.
I'm Leo, and this is Crystal.
See? Just like that. O-W-O. After the camera moves up to his face, that is. I think Leo's beautiful bronze eyes will give off that nice rose flash. Stupid speech impediment. I think Leo's beautiful bronze eyes will give off the nice red flash too. After the camera moves up to his face, that is. Okay, got that noted. O-W-O. I think Matilda and Roy are still watching the stream. My real name's Christina, but Crystal is what I prefer to be called. Let me see.
Okay, Leo and Crystal.
There you go.
I'm not too sure if Pebble would want to know if Crystal's real name would be Christina. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. That's another weird yet funny logic aspect. The logic of Digitoons can be rather confusing, but still entertaining to see. You know how Digitoons is. It doesn't have to be perfect like the real world. Alright. Now we covered all the backgrounds. Should we continue on with the character animation? Oh shoot, I forgot! Okay, Substitute Parents, Part 4. Let me just put on this be right back sign just in case there are any further spoilers that I don't want to show. Digitoons only has some limits. Let me go. Oh, aha, found it. Nope. Copy frames. Let me just put this back on. Where logic gets weird yet funny. Yep, that's the Digitoons motto. Okay, let's add a little glow for outline text. Okay, what does it say in the script? Let me go ahead and navigate to where I can find something. Okay, March 25th at 1:30 p.m. Yeah, I believe I mentioned this before, but this episode takes place after, no, a few days after S1E8 took place. Yeah, a few days after Roy went to see Barrymore at Cartoon Idol. And yeah, this episode is where Roy and Kelly booked their 3-day vacation for 3 days. 3 days of vacation. Each passing day, more babysitters for Pebble, all that stuff. Oh wait, I forgot to turn on advanced layers. Yeah, and just so you know, I imported all the audio into Flash 8 because I didn't want to waste my time converting all this stuff into Adobe Media Encoder. Because last time I tried converting all the stuff to Adobe Media Encoder, some of the audio got messed up when I was producing, when I was like setting up the audio for Polyphagia. Okay, let me just add another effect here. There we go. That should do it. Okay, now which characters are gonna appear? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let me just go over to the assets. And they disappear from the drop down menu. Let me just go ahead and oops, sorry, wrong interface. Digitunes assets. What's with Marky making the dots again? If I knew. Is this about what happened recently, Marky? Because there's still plans to produce Tiki and Marky. Alright, now I got the assets pulled up, the character models. Okay. Okay, pretty sure got everybody. This unable to save message happens every time. I save it sometimes. Marky Boo, are you okay? He's streaming right now. What is it about? Can't think of a good title. Oh man. Stephanie Street asks, what happened? What is this about, Marky? I'm fine. Then what's with those dots? Anyways, this is gonna be where Pebble experiences all the loneliness. Like, Pebble does not enjoy being lonely. He has to have somebody with him. Oh yes, I forgot. Why are the bullies against me? I wish I knew. Like, come on, Marky. You did not do anything wrong. My mouse just misclicked. And this is where Dinky and Carrie would be done for the day. And they expect Leo and Crystal to take their turn. It's getting pretty late, so I should probably wrap this up soon. I'll let you know when I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm still gonna do some more work here until I'm just about ready to call it a night. Oh yeah, I forgot. Let's add the mouth shapes. Like What's animation without mouths? And eyes too. And eyebrows. Eyebrows. You saw nothing. Can't wait to see that scene where Leo and I first appear so we can all review it. Okay. Yeah. Yep, all three of us. Together. Okay, I thought the frame rate was lower than that.
I miss Daddy Wat and Mommy Roo. I miss Daddy Wat and Mommy Roo.
Just for half a second, the camera cuts close to Pebble so he can say he's gonna call them. Alright, I gotta go so I can attend Market Boo stream and see what's going on. Alright. Toodaloo. You too, Crystal. Toodaloo.
I'm gonna.
That's not it. Pebble's mouth is not supposed to disappear.
I'm gonna call them.
Oh, nope, nope. That's for his side view.
I'm gonna call them. I miss Daddy Wat and Mommy Roo.
Yep. I'm almost done with Substitute Parents, folks. Yep, with all the backgrounds done, we're just about, let's see, 94.5% done. Still might be the average percentage, but still. We have 2 people watching now on the interface and on the stream viewer count. It says 2 viewers on my end. Now it's 3. Let me check back to Marky's stream and see what's going on again. Yeah, basically, it's about the bullies attacking Marky. And they just won't leave him alone, like, oh god. I feel so bad for Marky. I feel so bad for Marky. He doesn't deserve all this hate. He doesn't deserve to be treated like this. It's gonna be okay, Marky Boo. Yeah. Well, poor Marquis. Yeah. Oh my god. I just hate seeing Marquis in his position. I really do. If only I had space to comfort him and protect him from the bullies. I hate bullies. They suck. They're the reason why the internet really is a bad place. The bullies are the reason why internet safety is a thing. Anyways, as I was saying, I don't think I have much else to display on stream, so I think I'm just gonna cut it here. Because it's getting late and I really need some rest. So, anyway, that's all we've got for S1E8 WIP stream number 2. If you enjoyed it just as much as I enjoyed presenting it to you, leave a like down below and subscribe to Dinky Tunes, Dinky Extras, Dinky Shorts, Dinky Tunes All Access. And until next time, this is Dinky from Dinky Arts, signing off. Goodbye.